Parking is definitely a problem. It's a matter of some 18,000 or 22,000 students vying for parking places, and there's only a few that are close. My experience has been there's always a parking place. It might be somewhere in South Bountiful or Northwest Jordan, but it's there. The university definitely is a commuter campus. I found, as far as my personal experience goes, that those who do want to become involved are involved, and that's beneficial because they have a sincere desire to be involved, and so they perform well in whatever they're doing.
Faculty are friendly, and more often than not, if you come in their office and ask a question, they're very helpful. Also, they're very excited about their research in general, and if you're really interested, they're generally happy to take some time off and explain to you what they're doing. And if you're really interested and really pursue it, there's a good chance you could actually become involved in the research.
Well, this is one of the world's largest cosmic ray detectors. We're located about 500 feet underground in the old Mayflower mine, so that the particles that reach us have a fairly high energy. And the reason we want a high energy is so that they in turn can have come through the solar system with very little deflection. We're trying ultimately to determine if the particles are diffusing out along the arms of the galaxy, or exactly what their dynamics are in the disk of our galaxy. We're often asked why we're doing this kind of monkeying around deep in a mine or in a laboratory or something like that, instead of just facing students and teaching all the time. To begin with, the function of a university is a lot more general than just teaching. Teaching is, I think, the most important function of a university, but research, investigating all kinds of lines of where things lead us, is also the legitimate business of a university. For me personally, though, and for most of the other people that I interact with, I don't think that I could bring very much vitality into the classroom if it weren't for the immediate involvement in the subject at a research level. Physics is not, for me, something that's a dry, canned material out of a textbook. It's something that's happening every day, and something that I have to be involved with to be able to communicate much enthusiasm about the subject.
I wouldn't mind having put 4 years in college here, taking a job as a bricklayer somewhere, and I wouldn't feel like I'd wasted my 4 years, and even though it had nothing to do with the profession, simply because what I learned here and the expense that it cost, or the expense that it was to me, was worth it in terms of getting to know people, getting to understand people, learning different aspects of society, of life, of just things around you.
One of the difficulties in trying to teach physics is students come to it with the preconception that it's something that comes out of textbooks. It's not. I'm very often telling students in class to close their textbooks, go outside, look at the sky, look at the colors on a mud puddle that has a little oil spilled on it. That's where it's at. It's not out of the books.
You have to have motivation, and you have to have a desire, but that's what learning's all about.